You might have degrees and levels of knowledge above them, but greatness is the ability to squat at their feet because of a wave or a path that they have paid. Amen. You might be a great singer. You might can do great things with your vocal cords. But when you see that there's someone else that has paid the dues, you might can out-sing them. But the grace, that's if you can discern greatness. Well, say, I'm not here to outdo you. I'm here to learn from you. Tell me what to do. How do I maintain this? Well, darling, my voice went at 45 because I was up there hollering. Let me sit down at your feet. Tell me some more. But instead of going to receive from them, you compete. See, you don't discern greatness. When I get around older preachers, I go in and says, how you prepare your sermons? What books have you been reading? What do you do for prayer? Amen. See, you can learn what to do and what not to do. This is how you discern greatness. Amen. See, have the ability to discern greatness in your midst. When you go into a restaurant and there's someone's life that has impacted you, pick up the bill. Says, I'll pay for that for you. Don't look for them to do something for you. Why do you want to do that? Because of what you've left for us and the way that you've paid for us. Do you not know there's many prophets that we've made a way for them, but none of them have come back and said thank you. They'll get somewhere up along the road somewhere, and they'll run up against a wall and have to come back and say, tell me again. The ability to discern greatness. Talent does not spell greatness. Character does. Touch your neighbor and say, what's your character like? Amen. And see, some of you this week need to find a master. Name a master, not someone that you're claiming as a master whose feet you are sitting at. In your craft, in the area of your expertise, whose feet are you sitting at that is teaching you what you don't know? Or do you feel as though you know it all? Touch your neighbor and say, I know he's in your Kool-Aid today. Come on, tell him. Next. See, and some of you have tremendous talents, but I can tell by the way you work, you haven't sat at the feet of a master. You want to know why? Because when you sit at the feet of a master, they give you a certain grace. There's a grace that comes with your work. And some of you are doing works, but you are missing the grace. Amen. Let's move on. The thinking mind represents the what? Presence of God. The thinking mind. If you're not a thinking mind, you're not the presence of God. Now let me just qualify this. The thinking mind represents the presence of a God. Because you can think the wrong thoughts. The thinking mind tells us which God is in your presence. Amen. Let's move on. Y'all don't like that revelation. Next. Then the thought comes. Amen. Next. Finally, we will welcome the what? We will welcome the what? Form into manifestation. In other words, when the thought comes, now when that thought is resting there, you are welcoming the form. Now, all thoughts Now let me just get a little spiritual on you for a moment. All thoughts sin.